I've put cheese in your sandwiches this morning. Can't run to ham every day, you know. And look, love, if you pop in for a pint on your way home, don't be too late. You're quite capable of making your own tea and toast, aren't you? Doesn't take that much imagination. And what if I'm not dressed yet? What difference does that make? I mean, what are you trying to say? That the sight of me in a robe inflames your weak functions?
I wish you wouldn't talk to your dad like that, I really do. I mean, I know you're bigger, but he's your dad. And all right, he's got his funny ways, but then so have all of us. There is such a thing as respect, you know. Don't walk out while I'm talking to you.
It's getting worse, eh?
You look very nice, dear. Very cultured. Now, don't forget, be polite, be helpful. Not many girls get a chance like this. So you be nice and helpful and polite. And I'm not quite sure about that lipstick, love. I mean, he'll be used to people.
It's 8:40 a.m. on this Monday morning, and for all of you going to work people, I can only say tough. No, seriously.
she does know it's today. Well, yes, I was expecting her at, 9. Oh, yes, I'm sure that's it. No, don't worry. I'll have a word with her myself, yes. Thank you.
Kids today.
Hello.
Excuse me,
What?
can you direct me to the executive suite?
The what?
I'm looking for
Yeah. I heard you. What you doing, love? In the typing pool?
personal secretary
Oh, yeah.
to Mr. James Sellers.
Yeah. Me? Work on the factory floor, don't I, love? Proper sort of job for a man, that, innit?
Well,
Well, what?
do you know or not?
Now, how would you expect me to know that?
Thank you.
Don't come that pretense stuff with me, darling. Stuck-up little tart. So listen, what is it then? Yes or no? Eh?
Play with women of your own level, Sonny. I eat boys like you for breakfast. Out of your class.
About bloody time,
Couldn't get a bus.
bloody liar.
Who you calling a liar?
Oh, yes, I know. Could twist me ears up as soon as look at me, right?
Bloody right.
Don't hold no water with me, that sort of thing, lad.
Look, I'm telling you, I couldn't get a bus, right?
Couldn't get up, you mean? More like?
Any tea? Thanks very much.
Good morning, my dear.
I'm late.
It doesn't matter at all. Main thing, you're here.
Bit of trouble with the bus.
Yes, lots of problems these days.
You have a bit of bother.
Oh, with the traffic, yes. Would you like to remove your jacket?
Oh, right, sir.
Mr. Sellers will do,
Yes.
for the time being.
The point is, you see, the reason why good timekeeping is of the essence is that life is a continual struggle. A continual struggle between us and them. And one day you'll see that. You, Tommy, I take it, are not a great reader.
What are you talking about? Get the mirror done, I?
But one day, maybe in the fullness of time, it'll all fall into its historical perspective for you, if you're lucky. But until that day, until the day the scales do fall, you take my word for it, right?
Yeah, sure, if you say so.
I do say so. The whole point of the struggle is you've got to be superior to them. Find them right.
Yeah, but they got cars, though, haven't they? And lots of money. And they talk proper.
Now that you'll find as you trudge through this vale of tears is an irrelevancy. Trust me. It's the moral superiority I'm talking about. That's what we've got to cultivate, the moral superiority. The knowledge that we are morally superior. See, it's the decadence of that love that gives us the edge. Eh?
Yeah, but that's all bloody...
What?
Well, it's all that stuff they try to tell us at school. History and all that.
History is today's reality.
You don't half talk funny.
Self-educated, Tommy.
Had lousy teachers then, did you, eh?
Look, if you're not interested,
Oh, I'm interested, Dad.
Don't call me Dad.
I'm interested.
We're not rigid and unbending here. As far as ours are concerned, I think you'll find, Penny,
Oh, I'm a pretty good timekeeper.
the most important thing, well, reasonably important, I mean, what's important in life, right? But the way you go about your duties. Now, that's what counts. Well, I'm sure you understand. Mind you, I don't think you'll find them too arduous.
No?
Basically, what I'm looking for in this post is a personal assistant, you know? Well, I'm sure you know. Someone who can lift some of the load off my shoulders. Show a bit of initiative. Hmm?
Yes.
Not too arduous, you see, as I think you'll find.
Yes.
And we'll talk about the personal part of personal assistant later on.
Now, unless we, the workers, attend on time, fulfill our half of the contract, because that's what it is, Tommy, a contract, between equals, how can we be superior, morally or otherwise, to the leeches upstairs? Answer me that. Huh? You take my point?
Yeah, sure, of course I do.
Oh, you lads just don't understand that.
Out late last night, wasn't I?
We didn't go out nights.
Pretty well.
Couldn't afford to. Couldn't afford to go gadding about nights.
Well, that's a different world, isn't it? We're talking about now.
Earning a couple of quid a week, we're working all hours.
Anyway, I wasn't getting about. Down the gym.
I'm not kidding.
Well, a couple of hours on the weights ain't exactly getting about, is it?
Don't know when you're well off, you look.
Still.
No historical perspective. That's your trouble.
Familiar with this machine, are you?
I haven't used this particular one before, but I'm sure.
Of course.
Really?
Won't take you long.
No.
You look very intelligent,
Yes.
as well as everything else.
Mr. Sellers,
Yes, my dear.
something I've got to ask you.
Oh, please.
Now, I don't know whether I'm being stupid or whether I've missed something or what,
Yes?
but this factory,
Yes?
there's no one else about, is there? What I mean is, well, it looks as if it's all closed up.
It is all closed up. Everyone else has gone to the new factory in Wales. Packed up lock, stock and barrel and entrained to pastures new where life is clean and fresh and open. And there's a dawn chorus and you can get to work in 5 minutes. Well, you see in the adverts. You see, keep the workers happy, those in clerical departments and those on the shop floor, and they'll want to continue working well for the organization that made them happy. Mind you, not everyone wanted to go to Wales. But enough, and there's a labor force, an unemployed labor force there waiting who also will be grateful to HJJ, and what is good for HJJ is good for us.
Mr. Sellers,
Why am I still here?
not wanting to be nosy.
No, of course not, every right. There's a method in the madness, there always is with HJJ. We're just spending a few months winding things down, do you see? Sorting out offers to buy the place. Last representative here of HJJ. And when that is done, accomplished,
Mr. Sellers?
I will rejoin them in Wales, back in the bosom of,
Mr. Sellers,
Yes, my dear?
then what are those two doing down there? I mean, there's just the two of them. And there's no machines or anything to do.
Oh, don't you worry your pretty little,
They're just sitting there, doing nothing.
It's the dignity of honest labour, son. That's what I'm talking about. And one day you'll see that. And that's something they just can't take away from a man. That dignity, that knowledge. Well, they tried in the old days, the days before you were around, before I was around. In certain circumstances, they tried to deny that dignity to the working man, but now they can't. Right, Tommy. Now, let's get down to the procedures. What? Mister.
Mr. Meadows.
Yes. Now look, not one to insist on the priority is me, but there are certain procedures. Know what I'm getting at? And one is, that an apprentice gives to the fella who's shown him the ropes the honour of an appellation.
Is what?
It's a word, Tommy, that's all, just a word. Anyway, right, now look. As a way of going about things on an assembly run, a way of starting up, long laid-down order of going about things, right?
Yeah, but...
True of everything you were going to say.
Nah.
And in a way, I have to say, you have a modicum of correctness on your side. That I have to say. But in a factory, where, whatever they might say up there, upstairs, the safety of the working man is the #1 consideration. It didn't used to be. Oh, make no mistake about that, it didn't used to be at all. Perhaps that's something we can discuss in the fullness of time. Then the correct order, starting up the machines, has to be observed. If not, whoosh, slice, and before you can look back, there's a finger, if not worse, lying on the floor. Seen it happen, so. No matter how much they up there go prattling on to us about quotas having to be filled, production levels having to be maintained, we must observe our own laid-down standards of safety.
Mr. Meadows.
I mean, if they up there go prattling on to us about production levels falling, etc., you can stand up to them and quote in their faces the fact that the machinery is old and dangerous, an hour later they'd be working on it themselves, and why don't they plough the profits back in the new stock instead of bosses' perks and the like, right? No. There's 4 stages on the assembly line, as you can well see for yourself.
Mr. Meadows.
Each man and his brethren, which is what we like to call ourselves, you understand, is responsible not only to himself and his own part of the run and his own safety, but also the safety of his fellow brethren. It is therefore essential, absolutely essential, and I can say that without fear or favour, that the assembly line is switched
Mr.
on
Meadows.
in the correct and laid down fashion. Otherwise, someone on the front of the assembly line might get an earful of tire
Mr. Meadows.
before he is ready to receive the same, right? Yes?
There's no one else here, is there? I mean, the bloody place is empty, isn't it? It's deserted, Mr. Meadows.
I know that, son. I know that.
I acknowledge with pleasure your inquiry of the 7th of July concerning renting facilities. Have you organized yourself for lunch yet, Penny?
Pardon?
Lunch?
Oh, I thought...
There's a little executive service provided where lunch is delivered. Oh, unless you can think of a better place.
That would be very nice.
Well, then perhaps, Miss Shepherd, you would order 2 lunches in the firm's name. Make sure we get the Veuve Clicquot.
Now, listen. I was sent down here by the Labour Exchange, right? Told a fella was looking for an apprentice. Well, when I get here, there's no one here. Not a bloody soul. Are you a nutter?
Let me tell you the story. The story of management chicanery.
What?
Management double dealing, let me tell you. Now, I've been employed by HJJ for nearly 25 years. See that? Huh? 25 years. I started like you, an apprentice, young and eager.
I'm not eager. I'm not.
And you bloody well should be. Yeah, but that's it, isn't it? That's the difference, isn't it? Difference in generations, generation gap. And we were brought up with the dignity of labour, of working with your hands, of honest sweat. A man walked down the street with his head high because he worked with his hands, earned his crust honestly, because he had a job at all. Yeah, well, that's the difference in the generations, all this discontent, this skiving up the bog for a quick smoke, this taking days off sick when you're not sick. That, you see, is a difference. Now, you should be standing there eager and desperate for the knowledge that I can impart so that you can make the most of your life, of your working life, and what is more, what is top of the shop, the bleeding nitty-gritty, do the best for your workmates, for society, for your factory and for your employer, right?
So how do you reckon, then?
Reckon what?
that coming here is best for myself.
What's this?
Hear what?
Here.
Well,
This.
oh, that's the logo.
What's that when it's at home?
The company logo, little design incorporating the company's initials, HJJ. You see?
Oh.
HJJ. You see, one of the top design consultants did that for us. Same fellow designed this office.
Why have it on the typewriter?
Because that logo is recognized throughout the world.
Is it?
A great percentage of it, at least, of the known world, at any rate. So if a letter is typed anywhere in this organization, and it's necessary in the course of that activity to type the company's name, well, you see, HJJ is better known than Harold James Jeffries.
Who's he?
Harold James Jeffries is the man responsible for this whole organization. The man whose office we are using, but whose shoes we are not big enough to fill. Just after the war, the last war, the war that you and I are too young to remember, Harold James Jeffries left the army with just his gratuity. A mere bagatelle, as he so lucidly put it. Within 5 years, he's opened his first factory.
Learned everything about the assembly line. Everything. I could, in fact, young Tommy, work every one of the procedures.
You don't have to learn them all, do you?
Don't have to, no. That's what I'm talking about, isn't it? And by that time I was married. And I think of the future, nipper on the way, mortgage to service. As I've learnt, they say, in the trade.
Oh, yeah, what trade's that then?
Trade of building society. What do you think? Anyway, be that as it may, with my commitments, I knew I'd have to commit myself to working for HJJ for perhaps the duration of my working life, however long that may or may not be. Not a day off sick.
What?
Me.
Yeah, you're joking.
Wouldn't joke about a thing like that. Not a day off sick.
Bloody hell. Then what's the point of paying your stamps in?
Don't have to look any further, do we?
You see, when you work... No. When you are employed... No. When you become part of HJJ, you don't just walk in the front door in the morning, spend your hours, then walk out again in the evening. Oh, no. You dedicate your life to the great concept. The great concept of HJJ.
Is he still alive?
Who?
Harold, whatever.
James Jeffries.
Is he?
Hale and hearty and living in Switzerland.
Why is that?
Well, why not? If you've given as much of yourself. He built this factory. This enormous, providing jobs for tens of thousands. He's earned his retirement. He really has.
And in spite of that, in spite of my dedication and conscientiousness, what do they do, eh? HJJ. Up and off. See the whole factory to other pastures. Lock, stock, and...
Barrel?
the lot. Off to where the grass is greener and the living is good.
Didn't they take you lot then?
Some?
Some,
Well, most, to be quite honest with you.
but not all. You see? Hey? Now listen, Sunshine. I might be younger than you, but I know a bit more. Work your knickers off like you do, and what happens, eh? In the end, they kick you in the teeth.
Don't you think I'm aware of that? What are you trying to do, eh? Teach your granny? Is that what you're trying to do? Eh? How to suck eggs?
HJJ.
That's right.
It's everywhere.
Known the world over. It's important. We've even got it on our cars.
Yes?
We have 1 to 50. The executives, that is.
You?
HJJ 37.
How much?
£7,250.
Redundancy?
I'd worked here a long while, mate.
You're a nutter. You come here every day like this. You gotta be a nutter.
You just don't understand it. Welfare state, you see, all you young people. Comprehensive. Get what you can, that's the philosophy, isn't it? Eh?
Just tell me.
A man's not a man unless he goes out to a job every day. He's not. I mean, that's his function, isn't it? I mean, a man, the hunter, the provider, out he goes, to hunt, to provide. Since the beginning of time. I mean, that's the whole point about unemployment, isn't it? A man's not a man. Haven't you listened? Listen to our elders and betters, the humiliation of being out of work. Have you not heard that? Listen to some of you youngsters talk today. You think it was just a question of money. A question of saving up for your holidays, of... No, in any case, my missus, the old woman, she couldn't have me under her feet all day. She'd lose her respect for me.
Wouldn't let you have it anymore then, eh? I'm sorry, mate, I didn't mean to...
It's a man's place to go out and earn the daily bread, right? You don't understand that, do you? Come to that, neither do they.
Who?
The bosses are revered and honourable, that's all.
What about them?
They don't care. They're not bothered about us, the working man, the man who earns the money for them. They're not bothered. They take away a man's dignity, his pride, his raison d'etre, and his reason for living. And they say, here, old chap, here's some money.
Yeah, but 7 grand.
All they care about is getting in as late as possible, do nothing all morning, long lunch on expenses, slipping a centuries of length, and then swanning off to some nightclub. That's all they do all day.
Come on, that's a bit...
We're the people who make the bread.
Oh, yeah, but you're always going out on strike, ain't you?
Whose side do you on? Eh?
We've got choices in this life. All of us, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
We all start the same.
No, we don't.
Well, we all come out the same way. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We all take the same time, just about, to start walking, talking, learning our times table. Some finish like them, and some like us. You see, what I'm suggesting to you, Penny, is that anyone given the choice would rather have my life. Don't you think?
No, I wouldn't swap, mate. Not me. Not for all the money, or what do they call it? Prestige, or whatever. No, nothing to equal the feeling of honest sweat and the companionship of fellow workers side by side.
But you're on your own here, silly turd.
Which is my point. And sup up, we've only got another 10 minutes. And what's your bloody language when you're talking to me?
Selling your soul? Yes, well, that's what some people would say. But there's no difference, to my mind, wouldn't you agree, in making allegiance to a firm than to making allegiance to a country or a village or whatever it is you choose to do. It's an allegiance of like-minded people who want to improve their lot and the lot of other like-minded people. Am I right or am I not? Hmm?
Harry,
Eh?
up there,
What?
where the bosses are.
What about it?
There's a girl, she looked down at us.
Boss's perks? They call them secretaries, but it's boss's perks.
Huh?
All the same.
No, how do you know?
That class, all the same. Strangers to morals, they are. Promise you. Deadwood and strangers to moral concepts.
Where do you get all this stuff from?
Do a lot of reading, mate. That's what you should do. Do a bit of reading, then you understand. It's attitude and moral concepts that make us morally superior. Do you know that? That's why we've got to keep perfectly honest, work diligently.
What?
Now don't go skiving off into the bog. Otherwise we're on their level. You're down to their level. I mean, how else can you keep your superiority if you can't look at yourself in the mirror at night? or stare openly at your missus across the supper table. So we got, son, our moral superiority. Right? So, back to work.
You serious?
What?
About that secretary being, you know.
Perks? Right? That's the way it is, isn't it?
You see, you've got to get the relationship between man and management right this time. You know, I mean the men. Those fellas on the shop floor. Now, they need to be treated as human beings. People have got to understand that. You know, people in our position, you've got to explain to them. You've got to sit down and explain to them what it is that needs to be done and why it's imperative for the good of the factory for it to be done in a particular way.
Like with children?
True. Now, that's very good, Penny. You see what I mean about intelligence, you. I mean, as they say, that's it, isn't it? Hmm? Hmm?
No bleeding soap.
No, well, it wouldn't be, would there?
Now that underlines, that does. Eh? No soap. No bleeding towels now. Can't wash your hands properly, can't dry them properly.
Yeah, but it's only you and me here.
Now that, my young friend, is close to being the biggest bloody irrelevancy you'll come out with in a month of Sundays.
Yeah, well, I
That is.
thought it might be somehow.
Now the towels and the soap. All to set things down correctly so they can be understood and form the basis of a discussion. The lack of towels and soap is, of itself, you might say, of no great importance. But what they represent, oh, there we have it, Tommy. There we have an encapsulation of the reason why we mustn't let a thing like this pass by without confronting management with what it could entail if they don't pull their fingers out of this.
Is this the politics of confrontation they're always rabbiting on about?
Only if they want it to be.
Your analogy is valid. Adult and child, parent and offspring, master and man, management and workers. Very good. Out of the mouths of babes,
Pardon?
as only a matter of speaking.
Oh.
It's good for the stockbrokers, it's good for the firm, it's good for the country, and it's good for the men. If we can sit around a table and tell them what it is we want.
Yes.
You see?
Yes. And sucklings.
Pardon?
Out of the mouths of babes and sucklings, Mr. Sellers.
Now, before we go up there, we must get ourselves properly organised. Right. We need a spokesman. Or, as the vernacular would have us express it today, spokesperson. Right?
You say so, Sunshine?
Well, we must. One of the problems about early attempts at unionisation, so that the working man could fight the excesses of the ruling class, was that they didn't get themselves properly organised. Hence the development of the term organised labour.
Yes.
We need a shop steward
Do we?
to represent this workshop.
To represent me?
No, I just said it. To represent this particular shop floor.
Yeah, but besides yourself, I'm the only man working here.
I'm aware of that. I know in your pubescent eyes I might appear to be getting senile.
Yeah, but you'll be representing me.
But he will be representing the whole of the workforce on this floor.
Which is me.
We need a proposal. Go on, I propose. Go on.
I propose Harry Brother Meadows for shop steward of this floor.
Seconded. Any further proposals? Right, show of hands.
I'm abstaining.
One vote for, none against, one abstention. Carried. Why?
Well, I don't know enough about your capabilities yet, do I?
Well, that could have been very hurtful.
I've got to be honest. I mean, I can't go voting for a man I'm not quite sure of now, can I?
There's only me to vote for.
The whole shop floor.
They've all voted for me.
I didn't see that.
I got elected, didn't I?
See, it's not a question of arrogance at all. It's a question of suitability for certain roles. Some people have it in them, born and bred, if you like, to manage, to organize, to sell, to delegate to other men. Now, without those men, all the work that goes on the shop floor, you understand, all the putting together of nuts and bolts, you see,
Yes, Mr. Sellers.
would be just so much waste of time.
Now, the first thing we have to do, if we're to follow the correct procedures, which is what we must do, is organise a meeting between management representatives and shop floor representatives, right?
Right.
Now, you understand that?
Oh, yes, I understand that.
Well, you can't always be too sure these days. Right, now, as the elected shop steward of this particular shop floor, I am delegating you to approach whoever the deadwood management of this factory is delegated to open negotiations, re the possibility of a meeting between representatives to discuss whatever action might be thought necessary, re the lack of proper toilet facilities. Right?
Right.
Build as many cars, ships, sewing machines as you like, but if the organization up here at our level hasn't been organized correctly, well, whoops, there you go.
Yes, Mr. Sellers.
Everyone up the creek without a paddle and out of a job, and how would Mrs. Working Man and all the little working men's children like that?
Yes, Mr. Sellers.
Wouldn't go an enormous great bundle on that, I wouldn't think. And besides, before you even get around to that stage, you understand?
Yes, Mr. Sellers.
Before you even get around to the stage of organizing and selling what's going on, you've got to design the thing in the first place.
Yes, Mr. Sellers.
No good at all those working chappies clocking on at 8:30 in the morning, standing in front of the machines and making thousands of one-wheeled cars, if there's nowhere it can be sold, correct?
Yes, Mr. Sellers.
Correct assessment of the situation.
Yes, Mr. Sellers.
So, when they, whacking themselves to a frazzle, and their knickers off so they would have us believe on the shop floor, moan about us coming in at 10:30 and having 3-hour lunches, business lunches, I would have you know.
Yes, Mr. Sellers.
And sloping off for cocktails with their secretary and trotting off for, as they would have it, 3 weeks' jaunts in the Bahamas on expenses, as they so sneeringly put it. Well, they don't know, do they, Penny?
Yes, Mr. Sellers. No, Mr. Sellers.
Call me James, Miss Shepherd.
Yes. Yes, I will.
Bloody management. Lot of dead wood, the lot of them.
It's you or us, Mr. Sellers. You or us.
It's us who gets the orders. Without us, expense accounts, mileage allowance et al. Getting orders, they'd be out of a job down there.
Run away forever, Sellers. And every time you turn your head. I'll be there.
They'll never realize it. They'll never realize that their jobs, their livelihood, their houses, and I think you'll find that a satisfactory result can be assured for all concerned. However, if terms are not mutually acceptable, we can, of course, arrange a meeting between all the interested parties. Please feel at liberty to contact me at any time concerning the possibility of further calm meetings, which I trust will satisfy us all satisfactorily. Yours, etc. Yes? Yes?
Well,
Yes?
I'd like to organise a meeting.
All right.
Yes.
Meeting's organised. What is it you want to say?
Pardon?
Oh, far away.
What?
You asked for a meeting, and I thought...
It's not for me.
Not for you.
It's for our shop steward,
Shop steward?
Mr. Harry Meadows.
I see. What about?
Well, I don't think I should
Empt?
What?
Preempt.
Oh, yeah. Preempt what it is we want to say.
We?
Well, I'm part of the committee too.
5 minutes.
What?
This meeting, 5 minutes.
Oh, right. Well, I'll consult with my shop steward then.
You do that. Never do that.
What?
Laugh at them at the shop floor. To you and I, it might be funny, but they take themselves very seriously.
Well,
5 minutes.
supercilious bastards.
What?
I can just imagine it. I can give you 5 minutes.
No.
Well, if he thinks he can get away with that, he's got another thing. What?
No. In 5 minutes' time.
Oh.
It'll all be procedures. Correct way of doing things. Must go about this the right way. Yes, that's what it'll be. Procedural procedures. I guarantee.
And we better get up there.
What?
5 minutes, EC.
One thing you must understand, son. Never let them believe we're doing things that they say so. We go when we choose, right?
Look at them. Playing their games, you see? Keeping us waiting, thinking that makes them better than us. But one thing's for sure, one thing's completely and utterly for sure. Me, us, people like us, will always be up here. They, people like them, will always be down there. That's why we let them play their little games.
Mr. Mason,
Yeah?
do you have the resolution?
I beg your pardon, Mr. Meadows?
The resolution passed by the men.
None.
It was read out. Now, don't let the awe of top management confuse you. These people are no better than us.
What resolution's that, Mr. Meadows?
It was verbal, Mr. Mason, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
In that case, Mr. Mason, verbalise the resolution to the management. Mr. Mason,
Harry.
This meeting mandates its executives, Mr. Mason and myself, to approach management with reference to the washrooms appended to and part of the place of work known as HJJ, situate...
What's wrong with them?
Would you like to use them? No soap, no towels, unclean for God knows how long.
There's no one working in the factory, Mr. Meadows.
Typical management doublethink. Right, Tommy, I think we can call this meeting to a close. Intransient management attitudes. Mr. Mason.
You see? Let them take an inch and they'll snatch at a mile.
Just won't listen. Think they're so bloody superior. The work is done by the men and the management just sit there and patronize.
This is what's destroyed British industry. This nitpicking, tiny points. Determination to have confrontation at all costs.
Confrontation, that's the name of the game. No bending, no coming to meet us halfway, do you see, Tommy? That bitch! You see the way they treat the workers?
You see the attitude of the British working man?
Yes. James.
Anything rather than sort things out amicably. Anything rather than work out what's best for all concerned. Anything, right?
No, it's important we play this our way. Get the result we want, not the result they want, you see?
That secretary stuck-up little tart.
All the same, that side of industry.
You see, what you've got to understand about the British working man is that basically he's stupid. When I say stupid, I mean stupid.
Of course. If he wasn't.
He wouldn't be working on the shop floor in the first place. You, Miss Penny Shepherd, are a very bright girl indeed.
She knows she's bloody sexy, that one. Knows she's got all the fellas staring at her, getting them going. Thinks that just because I'm a working fella with greasy hands...
Sodden dead wood, the lot of them.
So all they can do, these basically stupid British working men, is band together and hold mass meetings and pass resolutions they don't understand, then go home smirking in self-righteousness at each other, thinking they've shown us, the management, the people who provide their jobs, keep them in employment, in gainful employment, where we get off.
Oh, and never be taken in by the old story. There wouldn't be any work if it wasn't for them providing it for us. Never be taken
If
in by
I'd
that.
have wandered in there with my suit, my tie, and my briefcase, and chatted her up with a right bloody accent, she'd have been interested
Never
then.
be taken in by that load of old cobblers, right? Never be taken in by anything they bloody well try and tell you.
There's been a history of labor relations in this country, I'm very much afraid.
Would have had his hand up my skirt if he could.
Worker biting the hand that feeds him.
All that oil and grime.
And they turned Churchill out, didn't they? In the end, like beaten dogs, they'll cave in and come back. The answer is to be tough.
Just as bloody good as she is.
Dirty fingernails tell you such a lot about a person.
Now, what they'll try, if we're not careful, is a lockout.
What's that, Harry?
Oh, what's a lockout? Oh, my son, a lockout is engraved in the history of the class struggle. A lockout is our Glencoe, where they try and drive a stake into our soft underbelly, but what we do is hit back hard and show to the dead wood that our underbelly is not quite as soft as they've been led to believe. Right?
Right, Mr. Meadows.
We must be prepared for them to try a sit-in.
A sit-in?
Where they sit in, my dear.
Huh?
Yes, we must be prepared for that.
These are for protection. In case some management call up the police, the army, the militia, and movers on in the time honoured would we have the right to picket, the right to enter our own place of work and prevent those we do not wish to enter from entering. These are for our protection.
Who do we hit?
One thing we must be seen not to do is to wilt. Show weakness in front of their aggression and their threats. We must hold firm, must show strength of purpose.
Bloody hell!
You see? The mindlessness!
This is the way. Bring the fight to the enemy. Towels now! Towels now! Towels now!
Not soap tomorrow!
Soap today! Soap today! Soap today! Soap today!
I'd better go out and meet them.
Be careful.
Yes, I will.
You're so brave.
Well, one must meet one's fear.
Oh, Mr. Sellers.
Towels now! Towels now!
They're towels today, not soap tomorrow!
Soap today!
Soap today! Soap today! Soap today!
Now, you men!
Don't patronize us!
I'm not patronizing, I'm managing. That's what I'm paid to do.
Don't talk to us like that!
Look at her!
Straight talk, that's what we want.
It would be stupid
Stupid.
to put towels and soap into the lavatories of a factory that's closed.
You see?
Boss's perks!
Typical bloody management.
Did you hear that?
I want you to instruct your men to retract that statement.
I'll not instruct them to retract nothing.
Boss's perks!
Oily hands.
I'm just as good as you are, love.
Of course you are, so now are you telling me that you, the management, absolutely refuse to meet our just demands?
I'm not going to put towels into empty loos.
Bloody typical.
Boss's perks!
Grimy fingernail.
Bloody typical.
So no one's going to listen to anyone, is there?
I'm not frightened of you. When this is all over, you'll still be working your useless lives in some machine somewhere.
And you'll still be the same thick, useless, dead wood.
Boss's perks! Boss's
Bloody
perks!
management.
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 Boss's perks! Boss's perks! Boss's perks! Boss's perks! Boss's perks!
God, I'm knackered.
And me.
Been a hard day.
How's that?
Still,
What?
very satisfied to have done a hard day.
Tell you what, my son. I'll take your word for that, right?
Don't be so bloody cheeky.
You could go far. The sky could be the limit for a girl of your intelligence.
Where?
What?
Could I go?
Girls like you get taken to Paris. Get trips on yachts. Girls of your intelligence.
Oh. I'm not really used to all this drink.
Won't do you any harm.
No, Mr. Sellers.
Won't do you any harm at all.
Thing is, I won't be able to do a lot of...
Oh, yes, you will. I'm sure of that.
Disco? Nah, not me, mate. It's karate tonight, isn't it?
Karate? What's that then? Kung Fu and breaking bricks? Ha, bloody hell.
It's keeping yourself healthy, mind and body.
Mind?
And keep fit, me. Not gonna finish up like you, am I? Like you lot.